Now at 5 o'clock, a violent few days in New Haven. 4 shootings in as many days. 2 of them were deadly, and it has the Elm City on edge. Today, New Haven's mayor, along with police, were out and about trying to calm people's fears. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live at the mobile newsroom from Grand Avenue with more. Matt.
Well, Aaron, New Haven's mayor was out here talking with folks who live and work in this neighborhood because 3 of the shootings happened right here in Fairhaven. Police were called to this area last night for a shooting, and then just a few hours later, a few blocks away, another shooting this morning.
My clients come in and tell me stories all the time where they got mugged.
Stopping by this barber shop on Grand Avenue, New Haven's mayor and police try to get the pulse of the neighborhood. One Rubio Rodriguez calls home.
There definitely needs to be, I don't know if it's more police, more, I don't know what it is. I can't tell you guys, but it's a big issue. It's been going on for a while.
An area recently rocked by gun violence. 4 shootings in the past 4 days.
Last night I came to my shop to do something at 8 o'clock at night. There was a shooting right there. This morning I came in, another shooting over there.
Early Wednesday morning, police blocked off the area of Shelter Street and Grand Avenue after a 56-year-old man was shot. Just 6 hours earlier, a 32-year-old man was shot near this restaurant a few blocks away on East Pearl and Grand. Those 2 most recent shootings followed 2 deadly shootings. Monday night, a 45-year-old was shot and killed on Poplar Street in Fairhaven. And on Sunday morning, a 30-year-old was shot to death on Chamberlain Street in New Haven's Annex neighborhood.
I think what we're seeing in Fairhaven, unfortunately, is the result of a lot of people when they have disputes, trying to settle disputes with guns.
Wednesday afternoon, Mayor Justin Elliker, along with the police department's district manager and city staff, walked the Fairhaven neighborhood, talking with residents and business owners, addressing any concerns they might have. New Haven is using a number of strategies like additional bike patrols and walking beats, bringing back its shooting task force, and hiring more street outreach workers to try and diffuse potential issues. And while there is progress, including making more gun arrests and taking more guns off the streets compared to this time last year, the shootings continue. Last year, New Haven had 20 homicides. Now it's already up to 21, with roughly 4 months still to go, leading some to question whether the strategies are working.
The short answer is yes and no, right? We've seen successes with the gun arrests, and so that's an indication that it is working. The challenge is it's hard to attribute a shooting that doesn't happen to one of these initiatives because you don't know that the shooting didn't happen. So what we can say is that indications are we are making progress.
And the mayor stressed that they continue to need the community's help to solve these cases. In fact, the lieutenant said last night there were a number of people right out here when that shooting occurred. So again, they're asking folks to come forward, and they say all those tips, that information can be made anonymously. We're live at the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.